Bunga, my friends, welcome to the show. My name is Trev the Rev. I'm no vicar. You take that back. This feed I'm doing today, it's going to be something a little different. So I'll take back Trev the Rev, back and rewind and say, welcome to the Eyes of the Dragon. Eyes of the Dragon. It's my medium side of what I do. We have someone with me already. I wasn't expecting someone to join the feed already. Wow. Welcome to the show, whoever you are. I can see someone's there. Don't know who you are yet. Welcome to the show. This is going to be a special show. It's going to be going on my Eyes of the Dragon webpage. It's going to be going on another Facebook page as well. And it's this weekend on Facebook, I've seen a few questions on a certain page. I believe it's Alien Star. I'm just checking my phone just to double check. I've got the right web page. It is 2 seconds. Alien Star group on Facebook. One of them was, are there aliens on this planet? And if they're here, do they rule us? They rule us. Another of the questions was, when somebody dies. Thank you for liking the video. Hello, Don. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? And when we pass away, is that it? Do we cross over to another dimension, and can we come back? And I've looked at a lot of the, not just the questions itself, I've been looking at the answers and nitpicking at some of the people that, are answering because they're blocked to the possibility that, if you go back far enough in time, if you go back, people believed the planet was flat. This circular world we live on was flat. And that's what they said. It was definitely flat. Definitely flat. If you sail too far, you fall off the side. No, it's not flat Earth. It's just a part of what I'm trying to say. Hello, Chris. How you doing, mate? How you doing? You've actually you're able to see the show today, have you? Welcome to the show, Chris. And in time, it was proven they were wrong. And then there were people who believed we were the centre of the universe and the sun went round us. But in time again, they were proven wrong. Yeah. I'll let you have your little conversation there whilst I'm saying what I want to say. Honestly, I will. And we've got a conversation going on the live feed amongst themselves, about this world is flat scenario. It's going all around the world, honestly, it is, around the globe. Hey, and question on Facebook, it was some of the responses I was getting, it hit me. It makes you wonder. It definitely makes you wonder what is beyond us. Are we alone on this world? No. Well, you know my opinions on that. We are not. We're definitely not. We're definitely not alone. It's not a question of what I know. I'm just one person. But there's billions and billions of people on this planet, all entitled to what they want to believe in. Now, all of us will have a time in our life where we'll open our minds, open the mind to what's going on around us. And we'll come to the realization that just because we can't prove it, just because it can't be proven tonight, and just because it's not in our minds a possible thing, it doesn't mean it's not true. Pancake? No, Pancake Day's gone, Chris. That's back in February, isn't it? But yeah, questions that was on this page was when we die, what happens? Basically, what happens? Can we come back? I honestly believe, and this is my own personal opinion, that we don't actually die. Physically, we do. Spiritually, we don't. Spiritually, our spirit is made of a form of energy, and energy can't be getting rid of. It can be turned into something else, but it can't be getting rid of. And our energy, our spirit, just goes home, and we can come back here to learn more lessons of life, as they put it, lessons of the mind. Now you think how much nicely put, Chris. I was expecting you to put something else there, mate. I was expecting you to put something else. I've been completely knocked off what I was saying for. I've always said the reason, people have always asked a question, why are we here? Why? And not to you know, I don't mean to meaning of life and all that malky thing, but why are we? Yes, Donna. Yes, Donna. You are putting me off. You did a really good job. The meaning of life is 42. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Good film. Good film. Good book. Good TV series. I was doing a better job than you, Chris. I had a head start on you, Chris. So she's about 7-3 to you at the moment. Yeah, the book is better. All 7 parts of the trilogy. Yeah. And, yes, you have. You put. Oh, I've lost where I am. What am I saying? What am I? Yeah. Why are we here? Well, I've always said when I'm looking for answers to problems. Yeah, about that. Yeah, I will be in the conversation, but I'm talking about life after death at the moment, Donna. I always look for simple answers. And it's quite often, why look for a complicated answer when the simple answer is right there? Ignore that one, Chris. I'll ignore that one. And I did actually say which one I prefer. If you actually watched the video, you can watch it properly. I did actually say what I preferred. Anyway, I was going to do a really straight, serious video today, and I've been thrown off the plot completely thrown off the plot. Yes, I like to look in life for simple answers. There's no point looking for a complicated answer. Human top, fish bottom. Really, really, really. Anyway, as I was really saying, and for those watching the video at the moment, I've got some people on the right hand side doing Texas, and they're trying to put me off the video and doing a really good job. Really good job. And I learned, as I said, everyone. What? Okay, Donna's on one today. Donna is on one today. Simple, as I was saying, simple answers. 9 times out of 10, they're the correct answers. If you look for something complicated, then you're stretching the answers out, if you know what I mean, stretching the answers of life out. And I honestly believe that, as I said before in earlier videos, the fourth dimensional plane is our home. That's where we go when we pass away. And then we come back to learn more lessons of life. Learning how to put up with people who try to drive you nuts whilst doing live feed videos on YouTube, those sort of things. And we choose what we want to. Now, the reason I say this, and a lot of people say, well, what if you could choose what we wanted to be when we've been born? Surely we would have chosen a much more easier life than what we live now. My answer is, would we? Would we? And I'll give you an example of the film Matrix. They said in the Matrix, I believe in the second one, was it the second one or was it the third one? Well, towards the second one, that they actually originally, the first world the robotic people made was a perfect world. Everyone had what they wanted and it was perfect. But in the process, you never seen them, you haven't lived, Donna. You haven't lived. Watch it, you'll find out. And so they made this perfect world for the humans to exist in. But because the human mind couldn't accept the perfect world, they rebelled and the Matrix didn't work. So they recreated the second Matrix, and I believe it was about third or fourth Matrix, and they made it more a normal world. And for us, normal world is a world where we have to work for a living. For you, Chris, I'm sure it is. For you, Chris, I'm sure it is. In that world, you have to work. You have to pay the bills. As much as we'd like to, we'll never be rich because we don't need to be. We live our life. these two children are misbehaving themselves today, misbehaving them. And a lot about what life to me is about, and that's why we come back. We come back to learn about life. And how can we learn what it's like? For example, how can we learn what it's like to be female unless you actually live a life where you're female? How can you learn to live a life you've been in the military without actually being in the military? It's through the eyes of the person who lives that life that you learn the lessons. And that's what's most important. Now, I'm going to get into the alien because that was the other question. That was the other question is, are we alone? And if we're not alone, do they rule us? I don't believe they rule us as a such. I believe they watch over us and make sure we don't make stupid mistakes. And I also believe that in the past, people have been born maybe with. I'm talking about Nostradamus and I'm talking about Tesla, for example, just for two off the bat. I know I'm not alone. Yeah. Behave yourself, people. Behave yourself. You're sidetracking me a lot. I do this quite a bit. I get sidetracked. Another. And I don't believe we were. I believe we. We weren't brought here. We evolved from this world. I don't disagree with that. I do believe our ancestors, and I'm talking about back in the ancient times, that we were altered in the past to become who we are now. But here's a thought for you. Here's a thought. If we were really and truly of this world, and I mean we were born on this world from the very, very start before we started evolving and all this lot, you notice a lot of the animals on this planet have fur to keep themselves warm. We don't. If we need to warm up, yes, we're talking about aliens now, Chris. And yes, I do actually believe they help with the pyramids. Yes, I do agree with that. And it's not just aliens I'm talking about, it's us as well, us as people. Are we talking about Henry again, Donna? I've got fur on the edge, Yeah, I agree with you there. The point I'm trying to make for this must be where with Henry then, Donna. People who are on this world and we begun on this world, we haven't adapted to this planet very well, have we? Because we need clothes to keep ourselves warm. Well, surely, if we evolved properly, we will evolve to this planet and have a full furry skin, like we our skins react to the sun by getting burnt or stuff like that. Surely that wouldn't happen if we were native to this planet. And these are just thoughts. These are just thoughts that this world. So then the question comes is why are we here? Why did the people who I don't say aliens, I like the term star beings. Star beings. Yes, I like the term star being for some reason. It rings true with me. And you think a lot of the stuff around the world that they've helped us with, even though people refuse to accept the slightest thought that there are things around this world that we couldn't have done without help. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Donna. I've known that for a while. Thank you very much. And yes, I am. You're right. I will be in time. Will be when I become famous. And people will be asking me for my autograph. That will come in time. With the moon face. What's worse, actually, a star. I think I'll stick with the star, Chris. I like the star, and the Sun, and the Daily Mirror, and the Daily Mail and Express and all that lot. And yes, you think about all the ancient sites that are around this planet. I'm talking about Easter Island. I'm talking about the Nazca, the Nazca chlorine things in the desert. The Incas, Atlantis. Yes, I believe in Atlantis. Even Stonehenge. All of these people are so determined to prove that these were constructed without help, even though when you asked people who are around the area and they turn around and say, we didn't build it, they did. It's drawing. I mean, in one of the you mentioned the pyramids a minute ago. In one of the it's either one of the pyramids or one of the temples. It's actually a picture of a frigging light bulb. Why? Why would there be a picture of a light bulb if it didn't exist in those days? There's a carving somewhere of a little Aztec man in a rocket. You've been in the pyramid? Oh, I'm jealous, Chris. I'd love to go in the pyramids. I'd love to actually go and see them. When was that then? When did you go there then? Long ago, Chris, or was that a little while ago? And if so, have you seen the picture that I'm on about with the light bulb? 17 years ago. Oh, you must have been, what, 18 then? 18? 17 then, Chris? Was that me being cheeky? Oh, Donna's been polite, Chris. Donna's been polite. 14, wow. I'm very jealous of you, Chris, because I'd love to go there. I'd love to go there, but I know it's something will never happen for me. What, me or Donna? No, seriously. There are so many places that are around us that logically and simply are telling us that they've been here. And going back to that, who are they? I'm talking about the Anunnaki. I'm talking about the reptilian race, the Greys. They're all around us. And they're watching. No, he walked, Donna, because it was a flat, so he just walked across. Yeah. And before I go further, apologies to John. This isn't the next. I did say to John, next time I do a video, I meant the Saturday, I'll be doing one on space, which I will be. This Saturday, I'll do a video on space. But I wasn't really expecting to do one today. This is a pure bank holiday special one that I thought I'd put out for a laugh. Just do this video and see how it goes and see where it goes. And now. Behave yourself, Donna. Behave yourself. I'll set Henry on you. We'll wake your kids up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Hang on a minute. Who's Charlotte? Is that your wife? Hang on, mate. There's a delay with the things. I ask a question and then obviously I'll. Well, I don't know, do I? You've never introduced me to your missus. Good evening. Good evening, Charlotte. Welcome to the show. Atlantis was a fabled city in the past that was run by very, very intelligent beings. And the people who are there, legendary, apparently, and this is pure legendary I'm coming out with at the moment, pure legend I'm coming out with. They misused the technology that they had. And the technology that they had was all run by crystals and stuff like that. And apparently, if I remember my stories correctly, they used the energy. It's perfect for you then, Chris. And they wanted to use all the intelligence they had, all the energy, and all the power to declare. It got misused and they got corrupted. And gods who watched over them decided we were going a bit too far and basically sank Atlantis. Atlantis sunk into the ocean. That is the fabled story of Atlantis. It is underwater, you none. I just said that. It's underwater now. It used to be underwater. It is underwater now. Now, a lot of people say it doesn't exist. I know it exists. Same as another fabled place called Lemuria. Actually, you were talking about Egypt earlier on, Chris. One of the things that they're saying is true is the people that survived Atlantis actually went to Egypt. There you go. There's some information for you. There's a story about the fabled crystal skull. Is rumor that comes from Atlantis as well. This is some, that's another rumor. Many people who are around now and don't even realise it would have been alive whilst Atlantis was around. It was a beautiful city. It was. You can imagine it had this like a little thing in the middle, like a circular, not a castle, but a circular building in the middle, and it was surrounded by rings apparently, and you had water all around the rings and stuff. And unfortunately, they got corrupted and it sunk underwater. I hope that helps, Charlotte. I hope that helps. You want anything else, you can tell me, no problem at all. And so these people left Atlantis and went to Egypt. There's a theory that because this is one of the other things that come up. Was one of the books that I read, and her name. No, it's not. Well, in the comics it is. One of the books I read by an author called Dolores Cannon, and she's a hypnotherapist. And one of her books that she wrote was about this man who had hypnotherapy with her. And it turned out he only had one life on this planet, and the rest of his lives were up there, space life. So she asked him questions about life off the world and stuff. I'm not going to go into it because if you want to read it, just find the book, But one of the things he said, she actually asked him was, he was the first people on this planet. Because you've got all these things saying that people from China say they were here first, and people from Australia say they were first, and Indians say they were first, and so on and so on. But the answer was, we all started here at the same time, and we were scattered around the planet. No, she wasn't giving therapy to hippos. You leave my sister out of it. And yeah, you just sidetracked me again. There are 7 races that are put on this planet to start with. And you're talking about, and then she put them in terms of colours because that's how she was told. And there were the browns, the yellows, the reds, the pinks. Oh God, I can't remember the other one, but there was 2 others. These 2 others had died out apparently. There were some green people, and there were some some indigo people. Now the indigo people, I don't know where they were to be indigo. I've got no idea. That wasn't really covered. But the green people, I took some interest in. And most people think green people, that sounds about weird. That sounds rather weird. Why green? You know, there's a legend. I've been reading. As I'm talking about it, this legend of these people. Let's just remember, in an English village, 2 children walked into this little village, and what surprised the people there was that these people's skin color, was green, and the 2 kids stayed in the village for a while. You know, they were taken in by another family, and the boy, one was a boy, one was a girl, and I remember to be correct, the boy died quite early. He couldn't adjust to living in this village. But the girl did adjust, and she married someone in the village. Over time, her skin colour changed from green to our colour, you know, pink, we're going to call it. I can't think what the name of that bastard thing was. I cannot think for the love of me what that legend was. Give me a second. I'm just going to look up on my phone as I'm talking to you right now and bring up the legend. And I'm going quiet because I'm sort of looking at my phone as I'm doing this. I do apologise, not very professional, I know. But oh, there you go. Legend is basically the Green Children of Woolpit. It's a 12th century legend, and let me just I'm just put the phone at the screen so you can see what I'm on about. I don't know if you can see the shot that well, because I said I wasn't really planning to do this. These are the pictures of the 2 children that won the village, and it's, as I said, it's just a legend. It's just a legend. But with the messages mentioned by the people in Woolpit, by the Woolpit, George Cannon, it just made me double think. Oh, hang on a minute, maybe there's a bit of truth to it, you know, a bit of truth. And I've funny, it's funny when I just before I went live, I had all these things in my mind I wanted to talk about, and I'm not. I thought, yeah, a really good video. All this, and it's still going to go out as this video is because, as you know, my videos are they're unscripted. So as we go along, was a mission? No, it was the 400 meters, Donna. The 400 meters, and it shows you. I mean, that one example that I tried to show you, but I don't think I did a very good job of it, was that what if legends that surround us are actually true? You know, what if the things we look at and we go, what if they're true? You know, what if we're not alone? What if when our physical body dies, it's not it? You know, and one day people watching this may scoff at me and may take the mickey out of me. And I'm sure I'll get the mickey taking me at work tomorrow. I'm sure I will, and I have no problem with that. It's about opening up your mind. It's opening up your mind to the possibilities that what's going on around us isn't necessarily what's going on around us. And on that note, I'm going to be saying goodbye because it's been half hour, and I wanted this video to be about half an hour. No, don't apologise, Don. It's half the fun of the show, isn't it? It's half the fun of the show. I have no problem being put off. I've got to go because I like to keep these videos at half an hour, Donna. I like to keep them to half an hour. That way people know roughly how long the videos are going on for. Even though I do sometimes do a Q&A instead. Ask me a question then, Donna, but behave yourself then. Let's do 10 minutes of questions and answers then. Okay, I'll go for that. Just ask me, make it serious questions, Donna. Don't Go on, ask me a question, Donna. I'm waiting for you. Ask me a question. I'll help you with your homework, Donna. Did you shave off Henry's beard middle of the night? I would say yes, but I don't think you should because you might be a bit annoyed about that. So you want to do Q&A, but you're not asking me questions. Now I said that, so you're thinking about what shall I ask him, aren't you? And your mind's gone blank. Nah. So, right, on that note, I'm going to go. Half-hour show. If you enjoyed this video, those who are watching the video, are the world leaders reptilians? Actually, no, I don't think they are. Reptilians are around us. Here's a thought for you. What if the reptilians actually got here first and they seeded the planet and they were the reason the dinosaurs appeared? Hey? What if their plan to seed this planet didn't go to plan because the dinosaurs were made extinct, and then they could only watch as another race turned up and done the same trick? How's that for a thought for you, eh? So yeah, if you want to, if you've enjoyed the show, and I know the people who are watching me live have done this already, are you trying to say you're a reptile, Donna? Are you trying to say you're a reptile? Well, I know your skin is going a bit scaly, but I would say you're warm-blooded, Donna, not cold-blooded. Even though thinking about it, Henry might disagree with that. When you make your arguments, as you do. If you've enjoyed the video watching it live, actually, I've never seen Prometheus. I've seen the first Alien film, I've seen the second one, but that's it. I'm not a massive fan of the Alien films, so I wouldn't know what you're on about. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, those who haven't watched it live, please like the video. I bet you enjoyed it. Too scary for you, Donna. Film will be too scary for you. You'll be under your bed all the way through. Those who haven't already, please subscribe to the video. Please subscribe to the show. Obviously, ring that bell. We will know when these videos are coming out. Ring that bell. And most important of all, please tell your friends all about the show. I need people to watch the show when it comes out. The more people that I have here, there's more things I can do, and I'm still learning about what I can do with this show. So on that note, I'm saying Kibble up to all my friends out there. Kibble up until next time. Until Saturday when we're talking about space. Space, hey, what we're talking about there? We're talking about space. Yeah, the final frontier.